What's up, everybody? No one's here right now, but I gotta do this because it uploads the whole video, so I gotta talk right away. I just decided to do a random live video. I'm gonna finish the editing on my next video tonight. It's been a long day, so yeah. But I've had so much fun doing this that I figured why not do another random one. Hey buddy, how you doing? Wow, 4 people already. It's probably okay, better than it's better than normal. Well, out of the 3 have done, 4 have done. I'm doing okay. It's been kind of a long day, but I figured I'd have a little fun with just getting on and chatting with everybody and maybe talking about a few things. Hey, why don't you do my laundry while you're at it? Nah, I was joking. Yep. So, a lot of I don't know if any of you have heard that a lot of ASMR artists are dealing with kind of getting basically flagged immediately just so that their videos can't be monetized, because I think just in general ASMR, if you know you're an ASMR artist, it's that's how it's going now. So I was watching a couple videos earlier on that. But a lot of them you can just send it through and maybe your videos get approved. That's happened with a few of my videos. I don't know. Try not to overthink it. But it does suck for some of the bigger artists, I guess you could say. Me, I'm still a little guy, so it's not like I'm making anything to sweat anyways. Yeah, that's the only thing I feel that's kind of yeah, a lot of us ASMRs won't be they won't monetize our videos. And like, yeah, just a couple days ago I had to send like 30 videos that were you have to go through all the videos and then you have to click and send that, and you have to do it on your computer. You can't even do it on your phone. But anyways, so what it is someone has to actually literally come and look at your videos to see if they'll pass, and a lot of people's videos aren't making the cut. And you know, the only shame I think of it is that like that ASMR is getting this bad rep when it actually helps people, and I just think that's terrible, to be honest. How's everyone's nights going? Well, you know, the thing is, a lot of people, you know, they have done things that were a little bit sexual maybe with their videos, and it's just you know, even, you know, and a lot of them aren't even, you know, all that bad. It's just someone wearing like a bikini or something, and you're like, you know, people can't handle a bikini. I don't know. Yep. 2 o'clock in the morning there. Wow. You're definitely a time zones away from me. A lot of the wholesome ASMR artists are still getting issues though, so that's all I'm speaking on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any of you caught that, but I'm gonna finish, hopefully finish editing video tonight, so. I watch Karuna myself, so. She's not bad. I like her content. But I watch Patagia. I suck at pronouncing her thing, but Patagia, and I also Gentle Whispering, Gentle ASMR. Gentle ASMR is not as big as most. Bigger channel than mine, but not as big as most. But I think if she uploaded more, she would definitely could be one of the biggest ASMR artists. Ooh. But yep. Sorry this is so random. I just didn't really, I don't know. Just figured I'd chat. Keep it kind of short live stream tonight. Maybe I'll do a little bit of ASMR type stuff, but it's been a long day. So I figured just have a little fun and chat with y'all. I appreciate that. I see you commenting a lot on my videos there these days, Phils. See, that was the gum right there that last night when I did like an hour and some odd long video. Some of it broke down, almost killed me when I was playing on the kazoo. Any burning questions for me? Maybe I'll get to a couple of them. Yeah, I appreciate you appreciating the time. You know, I needed that break. You know, and when I saw when I released two of the videos that were part of my movie that I had done, and I saw how much people really liked them and stuff, that kind of gave me a little bit of spark. And then, you know, honestly, doing these live videos have me I don't know, it's just really exciting. You know, I've got a lot of positive feedback, and I have come up with a couple really good video ideas. And honestly, this video I have that's coming, it's gonna be, you know, I think a lot of people are gonna like it, but but for me as an ASMR artist, I I'm more pumped to shoot the next 2 videos that I have planned, to be honest. So it's gonna be, in which one of those videos I came up with on the fly when I was doing a live videos. That one I'm super excited for, and it's gonna be good. But it's been kind of a long day, and I just really gotta finish, do some finishing touches on this other light tracking video. So well, sorry to hear that about the holidays ending for you. I have quite a few I have a few friends going back to college and stuff. So yeah, one of my brothers from another mother's actually is going. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, maybe for fun we'll put a filter on. Hi Gunner, how you doing? Let me try this one. Hey Melissa. It's good. Glad to hear you're doing good, Gunner. Let's see how this will look. Ooh. How did I discover ASMR? Oh, you shouldn't have asked that one. I got a long story for you. Well, it's not really that long. I'm just joking. But you watched an hour of my last live video. That's impressive. Also, I'm flattered. Thank you. It means a lot to me, so I really appreciate that. I thought the flow was really good. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. This is great. You know what I mean? It's nice when you can really chat with the people watching your video. The color is gone. I put a filter on. I always do that, like with the gray. I do gray a lot with my videos, so I don't know. Like now I don't know. I like it. I think it's relaxing on the eyes. Well, anyway, so back to the question of how did I discover ASMR. I mean, I think throughout my life I felt ASMR quite a bit, you know. And I don't know, you ever have like a even nice, well, I mean, like with like blowing ASMR and stuff like that. I think that's the closest we can get to what that actual feel is. But a lot of times I remember just being like a little kid and getting hit by a breeze just right, you know, outside, and you know, and just being in a good mood in general and having that just feel so nice, and you know. But how I got into making videos, now that I I went through some really bad depression when I was younger. And on top of that, like, I was, that's how I even got into YouTube. And, because I realized I needed to start expressing myself. I basically would hold myself up in my house. I had a bad anxiety. I almost had like a PTSD kind of situation going on. But anyways, so I started doing YouTube, comedy videos, and then I eventually, I was working third shift and I couldn't sleep, and I knew at that point in my life, I knew that it was very important for with my depression and everything, that I was sleeping right, because I know I just, if I wasn't sleeping right, then I would get become more of an emotional person, and everything would just go downhill from there. And I even though I was working third shift, I could not get sleep, so I tried watching hypnosis videos, and in a lot of the related videos you would have ASMR videos, so I started watching those. And watching those videos, and they're working too, and I still watch ASMR videos, obviously, and hypnosis videos, depending on the mood. So I was watching those videos, and eventually it got to be to the point where I could, like, every time and I still do this, like, a lot of times, every time you pick up something, you saw, especially when I first started watching those videos, like tapping, like pretty much everyone was doing solely tapping videos, it seemed like. Now, like, a lot of ASMR has expanded from there, but basically tapping was it, and tapping is kind of like a staple, I suppose, as of a trigger, but for ASMR. But at that time, it was like not many were mixing it up too much, I would have to say. And so, but anyways, every time I'd pick up something, and I started doing that, and that's what made me go, you know what? And I was always good with talking to people about, like, deep things, and listening to people. And I went on this trip. When I was in school, they sent me on a trip to work on, like, bettering your ability to comfort people and relax people, because I was voted on as a person that people could talk to from my grade. So they sent me on that. So naturally, I think it and I knew what it was like to struggle, and I think a lot of things combined is why I ended up doing ASMR videos. And it's honestly, if I was hit by a car tomorrow or something like that, this would probably be one of the greatest things I've ever done, in the fact to giving to people and caring about people. So yeah, that's kind of my ASMR story in a nutshell, I guess you could say. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just reading some of the comments. How many of you that are here watched my stream, have watched all my streams? How about that? See you, Gunner. You have a good one. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of done my streams at random times, so it's not like I expect anyone to have caught any, but it would all of them, because they are definitely they've all been at very different times. Yeah. Yeah, depression is not definitely not fun. I still have my ups and downs, but I've learned so much about coping with it. I've never went to a doctor or anything like that, but yeah, I still have my ups and downs, and have anxiety and stuff. But you know, what I do is just keep working on my goals, and you know, I've become very artistic, and I just do that, and a lot of that stuff keeps me pretty happy, you know. So but for a little bit there, you know, when I took my break, I was having really bad issues on top of a lot of things with just I mean, my life was crazy, you know, and having depression on top of that wasn't that good. But you know, I'm doing all right now. So and you know, I definitely would say, as a tip for anyone that deals with depression, you know, make sure you're monitoring your sleep. Make sure you're not being a glutton for punishment, you know. So like, say, don't put yourself in situations that usually have negative effects on you, you know. If you're already sad, don't, you know, for example, listening to sad music and beating yourself down, well, that's not gonna do you any good, you know. It's gonna push you even into a darker place, you know. So it's very essential that, you know, every now and then you gotta take a look back, or take a step back from yourself and look at yourself and wonder if you're loving yourself in the best way you can, you know. And even say you don't even have depression, but you know, you get sad sometimes, you know. It's like, in general, you know, maybe you should do that. Take a step back and evaluate if you're truly loving yourself, you know. One thing about life I've learned is we all have a potential that no one can truly put a label on just how much potential you do have, or what you can be, or you know what I mean. So I think you know, if you're beating yourself down, or someone else beats you down, well, you know, the only way you're not gonna be more is if you just straight up quit. So I'm from New York. How about yourself? Ah, the Sunshine State. New York is not too bad, except for the taxes, maybe. From Jersey, alright, alright, alright. One thing about this live is I noticed it'll say you have X amount of people on here. Scotland, nice. I hear it's always raining in Scotland, so that's what I hear. So I wouldn't know though. Oh, anyway, so back to it. Yeah, so to say you have X amount of people, but really that, for example, it said I had no people, and then I had, you know, tons of comments. So that's one thing. It's like I really have no idea how many people I actually have watching this video when I do this. They'll tell you at the end, though. Anyone ever have some of these rainbow or reindeer poop mint things? They're chocolate peppermints. To be honest, I didn't really like them all that much, but the tin's pretty awesome. Great thing about Scotland, though, is you have awesome accents. Yeah, exactly. Chocolate and mixed with the mixed together with the mint. I don't know about that, except for I do like mint Oreos. Do you like mint Oreos? I can get down with mint Oreos. I also get down with mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay, but these mints themselves, not so good. But I ate them all anyways. But they weren't that great, but I ate them all. Since we have some newer people here that I haven't seen I didn't see in my stream last night. Any of you going to be watching the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight? And if so, who do you want to win? Melissa, you broke my heart on that one. Oh, it hurts. No, I'm just joking. We're good. That's okay. Huh. Very interesting about the accent thing. So Melissa, do you have someone you would want to win even though you're not watching it? I have so many ASMR artists that I like. It's really hard, but really these days, Pelagia and Gentle Whispering I've been watching mainly. But I usually go through these stages where I watch a particular ASMR artist for a long time, and then I'll just go to a next one, and but then I come back around. It's a boxing match between Floyd Mayweather, who is, 40 years old, 49-0, which is very impressive. He's been boxing for 20 some odd years, and he's going against Conor McGregor, who is an MMA star that can also box, and he's like the biggest star in MMA. Honestly, I'm personally a big fan of Conor McGregor, so I would love for Conor to win. I think that'd be very bad for boxing though if Conor won. But it's also hard to bet against a guy that's 49-0. Doesn't really take much damage. MMA is like the sport I watch consistently, to be honest. But if kickboxing or boxing's on, I'll watch that too. Yeah, wrestling's alright. I don't mind it. I always did the how you doing, Jonathan? You could always draw your favorite ASMR artist. I personally do a lot of like anime types drawings, or I'll show you actually a drawing I did. Tell me if you can guess the what it's from. I'll see if you can see him very well. It's probably not the best way to show you, but if you look very closely, alright, I guess it cut out for a second there. Can you see who that is? This lighting's not the best for I can even turn it up a little bit. Rest in peace. Can you tell who it is? Free at last. Those are some hints. It's from a very famous movie franchise. I drew that actually for an ex-girlfriend, and she broke up with me before I could give that to her. And I was proud of it, so I was like, you know what, you're not, yeah, buddy, you guessed it. So yeah, she broke up with me before I could give it to her, but I was so proud of it, with the shading and stuff, that I was like, you know what, I'm keeping it. I appreciate that. Yeah, that actually, when she broke up with me, it was a little bit before I took that break. So that was just I had like a bajillion things that were a factor in my not this last break, but I took a little break before that, and I could never quite shake a lot of those things I had to deal with. So, you know, I did that draw mystery challenge, and I've been wanting to get like a collection going of the drawings people did of me. So, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it, because I've had a few, and actually on my computer, my background is a drawing someone did of me. Keeps cutting out. Yeah, so basically, as to the things I said earlier, basically, if you know, you do ASMR videos, or someone does ASMR videos and they have them monetized, you're going to basically have to get all your videos approved. I do believe. So that's kind of a realization that I've seen, because pretty much all the ASMR artists are popping up videos saying that that's what's going on with them. Like I said, and like I said, the biggest shame of it is that ASMR itself has a bad rep because of all that stuff from people outside it. Because anyone that watches them, like really watches ASMR, and does relax and all that, they get it. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, and actually with this picture too, I didn't really show you where is it, but you can see that's where he's buried in the corner. And they're standing around. It's like with that beach. And I loved what I did with the shading with it. I don't know, really proud of it. And some people, yeah, some people, you know, they just won't get it because they don't want to get it. So honestly, it's just a resource that you have and that they don't have. You know what I mean? So it's kind of sucks, but yeah, it's like their loss, I guess you could say, in that situation. But I do get it, because I've tried to explain it to people, and there's some people that kind of cut it off before you even get to really finish and say what it really is, you know. Yeah. I had a stage like that too where people didn't know, but once you start making videos and stuff, and I'm actually a lot of my family knows, and only select friends really know that I do ASMR videos. But honestly, you know, it's like because of you know, you just get these people that, in general, like if you do YouTube videos, if someone's mad at you and that's like your passion, you know, that's the first thing they'll attack. You know what I mean? So sad, but that's another reason. You know, if you do videos in general, it's like, But like my family, they all know and they're cool about it, and my close friends, and you know, I've explained it to quite a few people that I wouldn't say I was close with, but you know, but there's some people I've come to realize you know, you can get a read on them, like if you start trying to explain it and they're like, you know, then that's their loss. Yeah, I might eventually do a video where I'm like doing some of my woodworking and do like a live stream of me just doing my woodworking. I was considering it. What do y'all think of that? Yeah, because you know, I think I'm gonna do some live streams that just aren't really like, I will probably with that to a degree. I'm sure I could put in some nice things for glad to hear about the tingles. Just I think people would probably find that interesting, you know, and I bet I could incorporate some great ASMR stuff in there as well, you know. But I think it could be pretty interesting even if I didn't do that, to be honest. So what are some of your all favorite triggers? And they don't have to be ones I do. Just in general. What are your favorites? I watch like a lot of hand movements with like mouth sounds. I like that a lot. I even like some stippling videos. Thank you for liking my stippling videos. What up, Lucas? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I like the as well. Yeah, this is kind of just like a really chill live stream. I think I'm getting a little addicted to it. No, but I like this. This is fun. This being able to chat and hang out and with people that watch my videos. It's like, dang, it's a blessing. That's all I can say. And yeah, I like role plays myself. Some of my most popular videos are my dentist role plays, but yeah, for me, I don't really watch dentist role plays. I don't mind like a doctor role play. Those are pretty cool. Obviously, the cranial nerve exams are pretty awesome. I like those ones myself. Yeah, so like when somebody like I like stuff like that. Alright, here's a question. Have any of you listened to any music that I've posted on here? Or have watched the Sherman Diaries? Thank you for listening. Yeah, I don't really like consider myself a musician or anything, but I think I just like, I do consider myself an artist, and I think it's just another way of expressing myself, really. So, I will probably post more, even though, I don't know, I wouldn't consider myself a musician by any means. Sorry, a lot of these triggers I have here, or trigger items that is, are ones that I did last night. But like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing too much ASMR in this anyways. This was just to be, just chatting, really. Just chatting with y'all. Alright, well, you have a good night. I hope you catch some Z's. Phil's eyelash. Good night. Ooh, sorry about that. That dropped right next to the microphone. What up, Nicholas? Hey, good to have you here. Well, anyways, I'm probably gonna be wrapping this up here soon, so if there's anything you want to say, or maybe get my take on anything here, you can fire it off at me real quick. And the main reason, well, I wanted to kind of keep this one a little bit shorter anyways, but had some fun with it. But my phone's dying, and that's what I'm filming on at the moment, so if there's anything you want to hit me with real quick, I'd be willing to stick around for that, I guess. Yeah, the 3DO, I think I read that earlier. Yeah, that, you know, it's like the microphones, they have, little ears on the side, you know, so like, yeah, and it's binaural, and, but they're really accurate because of the fact that they also have the ear-shaped microphone. They're really expensive though, but they are definitely yeah, because I think they're like $500 or something like that. And but I eventually hope to get one though, but because you know, just more tools, the more tools to keep making great content, that's kind of what I want to do. So that's just one of those, when I mentioned it, is just a future goal. So yeah. And Kathy, thank you for the nice things you said there about my great videos. Thank you for watching them. Without the viewers, then then what am I doing for? You know what I mean? But so, I appreciate y'all for your time. Any last bit you want to hit me with? Any questions? Or just my wanting to know my opinion on a certain subject, I guess, that I can go quick with it. I do watch The Walking Dead. Yeah, I love it. The only problem is I watch it on Netflix, so I'm always like a season behind everyone when the new one's starting. Oh, sorry. Been a long day, but anyways, yeah, so yeah, I do watch it, love it. Always can't wait for it to come back on. And then, like, when I watch that, I like get done watching that on Netflix. I always watch Z Nation as well. So that Z Nation's pretty good as well. It's like sci-fi's version. You know, also it's like a, you know, the zombies are different type of zombie. Like, it's just a different type of zombie show, but good show as well, though. You know what I mean? So it's different, but it's good. And I think it, you know, sci-fi's way of trying to compete with The Walking Dead. But yeah, so if you ever get a chance and you don't watch Z Nation and you have Netflix, or you can watch it on Sci-Fi, it's pretty good as well. So I always go through these bits where I'm watching all these go through these zombie shows. I'm waiting for them to put Fear the Walking Dead on Netflix, because if they do that, then I can just keep hitting all the seasons, you know, of each show, and I would just keep the zombie love going. You know what I mean? I love that stuff. Right now, though, I'm watching Friends on Netflix. I remember watching it when I was quite a bit younger. And, you know, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch it all. So just get that show under my belt. I was thinking. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm not seeing any more comments and stuff, so maybe the feed's a little slow, I don't know, but okay, yeah, now, alright. A master crafted video. I can make some pretty decent videos. I think I can make good videos with the stuff I have. Decent videos. You know, one thing I was saying, I can't really see, like, the camera I'm using is not necessarily a camera that was kind of meant for doing these kind of videos and things like that. And you can't, it's actually a little more like probably good for vlogging. You can even do like swimming with it. But basically, the gear I have, I've been using for a long time. So, but I'm slow, you know. When it was a huge deal for me when I got my Blue Yeti mic, you know. I do have that, you know, and that makes really good audio and stuff, and the video is good enough, you know. But you know, I do want to keep stepping up my game. So, you know, those are my goals, and we'll, you know, eventually get there. So, yeah. But, you know, I think what I am good at is my editing, and I think I'm good at coming up with original stuff, material. I think and just put my own twist on things. I think I'm good that way. So, you know, I'm pretty hopeful. I mean, I've seen ASMR artists become successful just by using, you know, their cell phone and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, I think if you're a good ASMR artist, you can do the other stuff. I do. Thanks for liking the kazoo. I'm gonna incorporate it in a future video that I'm gonna be posting. It's either 2 videos from now or another video over. So I just gotta finish my light tracing, and then I have it's gonna be almost like a role play involving the kazoo, but yeah, I don't want to give too much away about it. It's gonna be a different type of video that I've done before. So I'm honestly super excited about it. It's probably gonna be one of those split screen videos where I have multiple videos and things going on, but it's gonna be good, and I'm very excited. So yeah. But anyways, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you so very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I will be doing more. Probably the next one I do will involve more trigger items and just different triggers. But yeah, I'll be doing that. So you all have a good night. I appreciate your time. Stay tuned. You know. So yeah, thank you. Have a good one, guys. And stay tuned for that light tracking video, because it's coming either tonight or tomorrow. So have a good one. Bye.